Most recently, heavy rains hit areas of eastern Libya, causing landslides and massive flooding.
Oh no.
In videos captured by residents in the country, huge rivers of muddy water can be seen carrying cars down the road.
Oh.
Many parts of the city were underwater, and the floods did millions of dollars worth of damage to houses and the public infrastructure. Not to mention, some people's cars were washed away for good. Just recently, in November 2020, Italy has been hit with severe floods that opened up big sinkholes in the ground, and a huge lake of water and intense rain pounded the country. Many streets were so badly flooded in cities that cars were almost completely covered in water.
Wow, guys, that just went from bad to worse to like terrible to like literally like there's holes in the ground. Like we're getting like sucked up from hell right now. Could you imagine straight up leaving your home, walking outside, and your car is just like floating down the street in front of you? You're like, all right, well, I guess I'm not going to work today. Or like straight up, you're just like walking along and then like boom, sinkhole right where you're standing.
Of the video, it doesn't seem quite as big, but then the speed of the snow intensifies. About a minute into the filming, everything looks calm as the huge avalanche of snow falls into a gully. But just 10 seconds later, the powerful blast of snow can be seen coming up the side of the mountain. Powder snow avalanches like this one can reach speeds of 190 miles per hour and can have a mass of over 10 million tons, traveling long distances and even uphill for short distances.
Wow, that's insane, man. I didn't realize like how crazy avalanches are. I will say that they look like, I've always thought they look like some of the coolest things ever. And then when I was a kid, I was always like I was big into action movies like James Bond and like Mission Impossible and stuff. I'm just like, what if you could like snowboard an avalanche? That would be sick. I want like an action sequence where like James Bond is like snowboarding an avalanche and like people are chasing him and stuff. That'd be cool.
Happened in Guadalajara, Mexico, shocked everyone when they woke up on June 30th, 2019. A massive hailstorm left almost 5 feet of ice in some parts of the city that trapped cars and damaged hundreds of homes. A tractor trailer can be seen driving through a parking lot halfway covered from 4 to 5 feet of icy hail. No one would think there would be hail in the most beautiful desert in Mexico, but what was special about this storm was its intensity and the huge amount of hail it left behind.
That's insane, guys. That's actually insanity. Could you imagine 1.5 meters, like meters of ice? No way, man. That's insane. Like that's actually fully, I'm surprised that like they didn't say like nobody died there or something. Like that feels like that could kill you, that much ice. Like obviously I know it's like not 1.5 meters like coming down at once. That would be insanity. But still, like that is a lot of ice, man. That's a lot of ice.
By heavy rains, droughts, earthquakes, and even volcanic eruptions. But of all these things, heavy rainfall is the main cause. And on June 3rd, 2020, a huge landslide in Norway was caught on film as a giant chunk of land, roughly 24 acres, with houses sitting on top, broke away from the land and started sliding into the Norway Sea, where it eventually sank below the water and left nothing behind but mass devastation. Just imagine if it was you watching your house and all your property wash away into
Not
the
even
sea.
just watch, dude. This guy's like, just imagine if it was you watching your home. What if I'm like in my house right now, man? What if I'm like straight up in my house, like taking a nap? It's like literally something to come out of a cartoon. You look out the window and like all of this stuff is just moving. You're like, what is going on right now? Meanwhile, your entire home and everything you own, including your body yourself, is sinking to the bottom of this freaking like ocean or lake or whatever that is. That's crazy, man. That's insane. We gotta do something about the structure and, you know, the ground before we build homes on that next time, my friends.
Video was shot by a photographer who was attempting to capture the strength of the cyclone. However, what he managed to capture left him and the whole world completely stunned.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy That's insane. That is insane. Wow, I can't even imagine. If you were standing out there, like, you would actually be picked up. Like, that's like something straight out of like freaking Dorothy and Wizard of Oz. That's what I'm trying to say right now. Like, literally, like, that's something that will like pick you up and spin you around and bring you back to like a completely different land. Like, that is scary, dude. You gotta stay inside. Oh my gosh, this is hail. Oh wow, those are big ices.
The video soon gained traction for just how violent and powerful the storm was. According to the man himself, he and his family were enjoying a rainy day and recording the storm as it passed over the area. However, that's when things took a surprising turn. With little warning, golf ball-sized hail started raining down from above. It's too bad there isn't more footage of the aftermath, because surely this must have caused some serious damage.
Oh my gosh. Those are actually golf balls, guys. Like, those are actually golf balls, and they are coming from the sky. Like, that's like full apocalypse now. Like, that's full apocalypse now. If you are outside, you are gonna get, like, you're gonna die. You're gonna be dead. You're gonna be dead now, because you have, like, literally, like, thousands of tiny golf balls, like, coming after your brain. Whoa.
Mostly because we've never seen it before.
What is
also, we're pretty stupid. For an intelligent species, an ice tsunami is not the same as a water tsunami. In fact, the ice tsunami works more as a big, moving iceberg. If the ocean current is particularly strong, or the winds are powerful, the waves push huge piles of ice onto the land, some up to 40 feet high. The power of these ice tsunami is so immense that it can completely destroy buildings just by impact, and they've been known to completely level small villages.
Wow, I have never heard of an ice tsunami before. How have I never heard about that? Like, first off, that is freaking scary. But number two, like, that's kind of cool, like an ice tsunami, and I've never heard of that before. Wow, I feel like I've lived a sheltered life. That I've never had to worry being in the middle of land, an ice tsunami. But I'm kind of happy that I haven't had to worry about it. I wish I would have known though. That's cool. What?
In fact, some of the most productive volcanoes on Earth lie deep underwater, many under 8,500 feet of water, to be specific.
Wow.
These submarine volcanoes produce around 75% of the world's annual output of magma. It's all of that magma and lava that then provide the world's most unusual ecosystems with heat and chemicals, believe it or not. So they're productive and also helpful, which, believe me, is a rare combination.
Damn, man, those are cool too, actually. And I will say, the ecosystems that they make, those things are really cool. I went down a deep dive on YouTube one time, like learning about all the little like fishy creatures that live down there, and because of the chemicals, they live off of them and stuff. It's wild. You guys have to check it out.
A brinicle is what happens when frigid air temperatures cause seawater in the Arctic regions of the globe to freeze. While all other water tends to freeze into one solid block of ice, this seawater freezes as a weird, sponge-like crystalline structure that has some concentrated salt water, or brine, within it. Hence, brinicle. What a creative name. However, consider yourself lucky. Brinicles are apparently not dangerous to humans, since we never really travel beneath the ice sheets. But for the creatures that do dwell down there, well, they get stuck in what are commonly referred to as the icicles of death.
Wow, that's insane. That's insane. I wonder how long it takes for those things to form. Because like in the video, like it looked like they formed just like immediately, but clearly that had to be sped up, you know. But like if you're a starfish, an icicle of death, that is like the pinnacle of evil. If I'm a starfish and I ever see an icicle of death, I am moving my 5 freaking starfish limbs and getting the hell out of there, man.
A waterspout is a tornado that forms over water. It shares all the same basic characteristics as a land-based tornado. Only this one is often accompanied by thunderstorms, high winds, violent seas, large hail, and some very, very dangerous lightning. So, altogether, it's terrible news for boats. In fact,
Whoa.
there are many reports of ships being sunk by waterspouts throughout history, making this one of the most deadly natural phenomena you can hope to find in a non-land setting.
Вон, вдалеке, посмотри, какой черный!
Wow. Water spouts are wild, eh? Like that doesn't even make any sense to me. Like the water is basically deciding, it's like, you know what? We're sick of being at the ocean right now. I think we're just gonna like go up to the sky. Can we just be like air particles? And the air's like, cool dude, like come on, come be air with us. And then they cause this massive like crazy disaster that kills a lot of people and sinks ships, which isn't super cool, I guess, but like they look fun. Well, there you have it, guys. Comment down below what you thought about this. What was the most dangerous one? I honestly thought that the icicle of death was freaking cool. I kind of want to watch like a whole video just explaining how that all works, and those poor starfish, like how they got stuck there. But comment down below your thoughts, hit that like button, smash the subscribe. I've been your host, Nicholas Playlog, and I'll catch you next time.